Hi everyone, how you doing? So the message for this one is a short-term gain for long-term pain, and kicking the can down the road, and tactical fixes, temporary band-aid type solutions, which end up costing you in the long run. And the message is about, at this point, recognizing that this approach is being used too much and it's actually slowing you down, and you get into a point where you realize that there has to be a change in thinking and a change in mindset, like collective mindset, and you're kind of looking at how you or the company has done things, and you're like, it's kind of served us to a point, but it's actually caused us a load of problems as well, and we can't avoid this any longer, basically. So, changing thinking, changing mindset that's needed, not just, within perhaps your small team, but collectively, to board level down to, individual teams, it's got to change. So, but there's good to come from this if you take this new approach, and take some practical steps to making this change, in mindset and vision. It's actually going to pay off, and you will see the results of that. But if you don't, it's just going to cause you more pain and actually cost you more money, in the medium term. Maybe not right away, because if you've been doing a lot of tactical fixes, you're probably like, well, I've got something here that's kind of served to a point, but the pain is getting too much to kind of carry on with that approach. And the message is also, there is going to be a financial payoff, not right away. Okay, it's going to probably hurt a bit more in the short term, but it's going to pay off over the medium term. So there's some convincing to do, not just for yourself, but for the stakeholders that are around you. Key kind of decision makers that have got to be brought on board with this. But there's actually quite a bit of optimism, that comes off of this new thinking and this collective kind of buy-in to this new way of doing things. So, stay hopeful and optimistic, and you'll in months to come be grateful that you made this decision. But it's going to be a bit uncomfortable, in the very short term, because when you've done things a certain way, or teams and decision makers have done things a certain way for so long, that change in approach can be difficult to win the hearts and minds, in the short term. So yeah, that's the message. Short term gain isn't working anymore, so it's time to think about the long game and less about tactical fixes. We do need them sometimes, okay, but it's more about the long game, and a bit more short term pain for long term gain. Hope that's helpful.